it short term. They hope he's back next week. Slashing run by Watson. And Watson, with an 11-yard carry, is down at the 48-yard line. I don't know that you ever had to tackle the Nigerian nightmare, Christian Okoye of the Kansas City Chiefs, but Watson's from the same small school, Azusa Pacific.
Yeah. But I tell you what inspired me, Rich?
Yes.
Was when Steve Atwater tackled him. I mean, that played a big influence in my career. I don't know any young person watching that game wanted to play safety after that hit.
Bercovici, man open, great throw, caught there at the 33. Francis Owusu, the Stanford product. And that's a big gain of 19, moves the sticks.
Really a staple of the Mike Martz offense, the deep in cut. And watch the timing from Bercovici. Play action fake, and as soon as he gets back there, he throws the ball, and right on target, perfect timing before the underneath linebacker could close up on that window.
Sankey's back in, and he's blasted in the backfield. That's Carl Bradford coming up from his linebacker spot. He's a former Arizona State Sun Devil.
Made a lot of plays and played some good ball on this field. And you look at the hot shots on defense, the outside linebacker position, maybe their most deepest position on the defense. They have multiple guys playing that stand-up outside linebacker technique that can get after the quarterback and wreak havoc.
What do you got?
Bradford's been in the league.
Hey, 55. Set! Blue 80!
Bercovici on the move, and he threw it behind Gavin Escobar. And it's going to be 3rd down and 12.
Doesn't look like much, Rich, but that's a play right there. When you talk about consistency and you talk about developing these quarterbacks to play at the next level, just a simple routine throw. This is a empty formation. 5 receivers in a pattern to stretch out the defense, and the tight end is wide open. Bercovici and any quarterback has to be able to hit that and make that routine throw if they want to play at the next level.
Little crossing pattern, caught at the 30. And that's Nelson Spruce, but he's going to be short of the 1st down. The 29-yard line. Dexter McDougal ran him down. All right, Adam Archuleta, put your coaching headset on here.
What would you like me to say?
You down with this field goal attempt here? Donnie Hageman?
Yeah. I mean, this is classic. You know, what do you got? 4th and 5, and you're in field goal range. This is a no-brainer.
All right, Hageman's.
You got to give me something tricky, Rich.
We'll get there.
Come on now.
We'll get there. 12 of 15. His long is 47. This is from 47. And he knocks it through. He had to send a text to get a tryout with this team. And they're glad they have him. He's 13 of 16 is Hageman on the year. And San Diego scores again. It's 9-6.
Well, welcome back to Sun Devil Stadium, everybody. And Rich, you mentioned Donnie Hageman having to send a text for his tryout. Well, actually, on September 25th, he took a leap of faith and slid into the San Diego Fleet's DMs on Instagram, essentially saying he would love to have an opportunity to kick for this team. Well, this is one of the many reasons I love this league, because he was then granted a workout, and he kicked the game-winning field goal March 9th against Salt Lake City.
Well, look, he was trained by John Carney, who is a Charger legend and one of the more prolific kickers in NFL history. So that probably opened some eyes, and he used him as a reference in that post there.
I think it's outstanding. Hey, you got to go get it, Rich. You want to go get that bread, you got to go get it. You can't be passive.
Well, he's done that. He's one of the many San Diego State Aztecs on the San Diego team. Of course, Rocky Long, the head coach there, runs a pro-style system. So you see a couple of offensive tackles here. You see good linebackers, good defensive backs, and they are well represented on this team.
Rocky Long, one of the few standing head coaches that believes in hard-nosed, downhill defensive football and a pro-style offense. I love me some Rocky Long.
I know. I've been in those coaches' meetings. He is old school and a good friend. All right. Last drive, the first time that Arizona scored on their opening possession all year. Tim Cook.
Hey, chain. Hey, Haiti.
All right, we'll see what that
Rhinos,
play
go.
turns into. And it's a run, and that's Cook. A.J. Tarpley made the hit. Our Skycam today is brought to you by Wheels Up. Great pictures here in the deserts.
Ready, hide. Hey, easy. Hey, Quincy.
Yeah, Wolford seeing multiple players in the box, most likely
Rhinos,
checking
go.
to a pass to the outside.
Deep to the outside, and it's Ross. A tumbling catch. Rashad Ross. Down at the 37, and he's down as well.
Did that a couple times last week after some big catches down the field, and we have spoke a lot about Dantez Ford and his impact. How about Rashad Ross and the season that he has had as the most targeted deep threat wide receiver in the Alliance? And that is not a good look for Rick Neuheisel's football team.
We'll take a timeout. Arizona on the move, down 3. On the sideline, Ross with that tumbling catch, which puts Arizona at the 37-yard line.
Really was a great catch, contested catch. And you saw it a couple times last week on a couple deep balls as he went to the ground, really slow to get up. And I think it's an understatement to say that Arizona needs him in this game. Iraq. I bet you countries might be checks to runs, Rich.
Rhinos, go.
That's Presley. So if countries are checks to run.
That's my guess. If I was playing defense right now, and after that, we heard Haiti on the first snap, and what did we hear? Slovenia?
No, I thought we.
Iraq.
Right, Iraq on that one is if it's countries and you're going to run, is it cities? Remember he checked into that throw down the sideline?
I didn't hear that one,
No,
but
keep our ears open.
But I think if you're defense and you're smart, when you hear countries, you might want to gear up and play the run.
Ready, hide.
Wolford's throw, and it's incomplete. And that's going to bring up third down and about 8. Cameron Kelly on the coverage. Gerald Christian was the intended receiver. These are smart quarterbacks. Wolford, of course, went to Wake Forest. A little high on the throw. And all 3 quarterbacks for Arizona in the offseason are investment bankers. So they got a lot to talk about in the quarterback room.
Down. Hey, Freddie. Ready, hide.
Blitz comes, and the throw is incomplete. No flags. Christian again, the intended receiver. Ryan Moeller on the coverage for San Diego. And the defense for the Fleet, stop them.
This is what I think you have to do. When they get out of their RPO game, the run-pass option game, with the zone reads and the quick slants, I think your best option is to blitz Wolford. And that's where he's been at his worst this season. All 6 of his interceptions have been when he's been under pressure, but when they get into that run-pass option game, he gets the ball out of his hands so quickly, then it's hard to blitz. But if he gets in a traditional drop-back game, you might want to bring pressure and force him to do something, Rich, before he's ready.
Longtime NFL place kicker Nick Folk has a big leg. Last week, a 55-yarder and a 53-yarder. He hit 2 over 50 last week. This is 54. And remember, there's very little wind here on a warm day in Tempe. And he got it. Wow. So now he's got a 53, a 54, and a 55-yarder this year.
Oh, congratulations to him.
That's Arch's. That's about as much love as you're going to give a kicker,
I
isn't
think
it?
it's outstanding. I think it's. I love kickers, Rich. I
know you do.
Actually, I'm a little jealous because, while we're out there practicing and, we're hitting and sweating and fighting for our lives.
Here it comes.
Those guys are out there practicing their chip shots. So I'm a little jealous. Oh,
Monday.
got a bird that just flew into our booth, Rich.
That
That's your pet?
That may be an omen, Arch. Back to work is Bercovici. Hands it to Bishop Sankey. And Sankey to the 28-yard line. 9-9, Arizona, San Diego. Now they're 3-3. Dead even in the West. This certainly for playoff positioning. They'll play again, Mike Martz and Rick Neuheisel, at the end of the regular season in San Diego. And so, two teams at 3-3, and after one quarter, an entertaining quarter, it's 9-9. You're watching the Alliance of American Football on CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS.
They're bringing it. How about you? What do you bring?
Thank you, guys. Dantes, you know, the way you've been playing lately, we're also disappointed not to have you out there. I'm sure no one more disappointed than you, though. I know you hurt both your ankles last week, but the right one has the walking boot on it. How's it feeling?
It's getting a little bit better day by day, you know. And trainers have been taking good care of me and doctors as well. And, you know, just trying to work my best so I can get back out there and help this team win some more games.
Yeah, and last week before the injury, a remarkable 182 yards on 3 receptions. What's been the key to you hitting your stride lately?
Honestly, the whole offense has been clicking a little better, you know, and that's what we need to continue to build on. And I know there's some ups and downs throughout the season and even last game, but, you know, whenever our O-line's playing well, our running backs are pushing the ball, and Burko, and even whenever Phil gets back, if he can get back, you know, they throwing the ball well. That's what's helping me to make plays like that and have that type of game. So, you know, just got to keep moving forward with that and making more plays.
Sure. Well, Dantes, thank you for the time. Get well soon.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Melanie. On the grounds, and a nice run there. That's Bishop Sankey again. And that's a first down. They'll put it at the 36-yard line.
Rich, going back to Dantes Ford, you know, he started the season as a slot receiver and was highly productive in the slot. And then they made a change and moved him outside to the X position, the premier position in Week 5. Since Week 5, he has exploded and has been almost unstoppable.
Bercovici takes a shot, and it's incomplete. Double coverage for Gavin Escobar. Arch, we said at the outset, without Dantes Ford, Bercovici would have to spread it around. How's he done so far?
Well, I think the offense, for the most part, has done about what they've done all season. You know, the big difference here as of late has been the big plays to Ford. Outside of Ford, there's nobody who's been able to really get behind the defense or account for the big plays. So somebody in this offense has to bring the big play element, because in my opinion, that's how the offense thrives for San Diego.
Bercovici for Spruce makes the catch. It's a 9-yard pickup. And we told you Bercovici and Spruce were teammates in Pop Warner. They played a year together in high school.
Well, believe it or not, we talk so much about Ford, but Spruce came into this game with the team lead with 18 receptions. It's just been the big playability from Ford. Now, Spruce mainly plays inside the slot. About 60-70% of his snaps inside, and has been a rather nice security blanket for Bercovici.
Play action, little throwback, and it's caught there by Escobar, who slips and is down at the 45-yard line. Well-designed play and well executed by Bercovici and Escobar.
It was well-designed. Escobar's going to come here, but if they were patient, they had a receiver coming deep down the field who was coming open. So the play went to who it was designed to go to. But down the field, they had a big play as well that Bercovici was able to spot the receiver who was going to run across the field.
On the toss, Sankey. And he's going to lose yardage. Scooby Wright, the former Arizona Wildcat, Arizona Cardinal, an outstanding college player, made the stop.
You know, we really haven't seen, Rich, in this game, a lot of Jaquan Gardner. We've seen a lot of Terrell Watson, who has been productive. We've seen Bishop Sankey, who is getting a lot more action than he did a week ago,
Hey,
who only
55.
had 2 attempts. But Jaquan Gardner has not gotten a lot of action here for San Diego in the first 2 quarters.
Bercovici, pocket collapses, dumps the ball loose. It's picked up. No whistle yet. Now the whistle blows. Dexter McDougal was hopeful that he wouldn't hear a whistle. I think the officials all kind of looked at each other and decided he was either down or in the throwing motion, and the ball went forward with a throwing motion. But it may be a sack before he threw it.
No, there was no motion at all.
Intentional grounding. Offense, number 11. Spot of the foul. Loss of down. It's 3rd down. The ruling on the field was an incomplete, illegal forward pass.
I mean, that's... They were going to get a good look at it right there. Easily intentional grounding. Really well called there by the officiating crew.
You can hear Bercovici claiming it was moving forward. He won his argument, but he lost a lot of yardage. This is 3rd and 25. Little screen pass to Terrell Watson. And it's smelled out and defended well. Out to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 8. And so Mike Martz and San Diego will have to punt. And remember, a big fumble by that man, Dion Holloman, set up the first score by San Diego. He fumbled the ball right at his 8-yard line. Fair catch called for and made at the 17. 9 apiece, Arizona and San Diego. The Alliance of American Football app is #1 in both the Google and Apple. 9-9 in Arizona. In conjunction with Navy Federal Credit Union, the Alliance is proud to be staging a military seat upgrade program where families each week are able to upgrade their seats on game day in recognition of their service. It's certainly one of the first things you think about when you come to this stadium here at Arizona State is Pat Tillman and his legacy of not only as a football player, college, in the NFL, but also giving his life in service to this country. Back to work, and a little reverse for Dion